everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of Backstage Pass. So we're gonna take John on a date.
Hello?
Hi, John. I was wondering if you wanted to go out somewhere today.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. Whereabouts did you have in mind?
The only place we have available. I'd like to go to Cafe DM. That looks good.
Greetings, my lady. Your choice of wardrobe is lovely today.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you picked something to eat yet?
I thought I might leave that part to you.
What should I order? We are gonna order... scone? Those cranberry and white chocolate scones look good.
Ah, another perfect afternoon tea?
Yes, please.
I hope you don't mind if I order for two. I'd much enjoy sharing this with you.
Thanks for today.
Always a pleasure.
Called us m'lady. Okay, skipping up. Okay, so it's Wednesday and now we're meeting with Lloyd. Oh god, this is scary. Alright. Lloyd slurps up the last of his noodles and leans back with a satisfied sigh.
So, how are you and John doing?
Oh, he offers an apologetic smile.
Sorry if that came out of nowhere, I'm just worried.
About John?
About you.
Lloyd takes a moment to stare into his coffee cup.
John's not the most affectionate man I know.
He's been really good to me so far.
Actually, let's start from the beginning.
Lloyd stares into his coffee cup with a thoughtful look on his face. After a moment, he nods and takes a swig before continuing.
I graduated from college with a degree in filmmaking. I got work here and there, but nothing impressive. So, I decided to go back to school, pick up new tricks and really focus on directing. This time in the UK.
And that's where you met John?
Exactly. Most people know we shared a flat, but the part that gets left out... We dated for several years.
Oh! Okay. I mean, that's cool. Oh. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not getting in your way or anything.
No, it's over. That's actually what I wanted to talk about. John's a great guy. You've already figured that part out. But when it comes to relationships, he's a very distant sort of person. Sure, he'll be the perfect gentleman, never forget a birthday, and always hold your hand. But there's always a sense of distance, like there's something else going on in his mind. I was finishing my last year in the UK when I got a job offer to direct Double Agent back in the States. At the same time, John landed the role of Knight in Knight Errant. We both agreed that work would come first, and we broke up. It was the cleanest and most professional breakup I've ever had. And that's when I realized that as much as John cares for me, he loves acting more. He's married to his work. His passion for acting overwhelms everything else.
Lloyd attempts another drink, but finds his cup is empty. I don't know how to respond, so I wait for Lloyd to continue.
You're a wonderful woman, Sean, and I think this is something you deserve to know going in. John will care for you, he may even come to love you, but acting will always be his first love.
Is this why we didn't get a romance thing with Lloyd? We were just friends? Is it because he's into dudes? I mean, I can understand that. That's fine. It's just it never explained it in his route at all. But I guess it's good now we know?
Anyway, I'm sorry to throw this at you so suddenly.
No, it's fine. I mean, the truth is, I'm a bit relieved.
What? Really?
I thought you were going to tell me that I'm too young and shouldn't be dating Sean.
Really?
You don't think it's weird?
It's certainly unconventional, but so is John. He tends to be attracted to anyone he finds creatively stimulating. The rest doesn't seem to have much of a bearing on his choices at all. Lucky for me, or this ugly mug wouldn't have stood a chance with him.
Don't say that. You're very handsome.
Oh, now you're just flattering me.
I hear complimenting my boss will get me far.
Yeah, you heard right. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Huh, well, now we know, I guess. Cool. Alright, skipping up. Okay, so we got another little cutscene here with John. I lay the prosthetic down carefully, making sure to match it to the reference photo. He stares at the script in his lap. His eyes dart back and forth, but his head remains motionless as I blend the edges of the latex scar. I glance down at the script. It's covered in notes, new lines, and notes about the new lines. A lot of rewrites today, huh? John replies with the bare minimum amount of interaction. I begin painting the prosthetic and John closes his eyes. He mutters his lines quietly to himself.
How long must we dance like this, Katerina? You wound me.
He frowns and opens his eyes.
Tease, you tease me.
He sighs. Did you want some help?
What?
John snaps out of his reverie and stares at me as if he forgot I was in the room. Well, I'm finished with your makeup. Did you want me to help you with your lines?
Oh, that might be beneficial, yes.
He hands me the script and I scan it quickly. Wow, this is dark stuff. Vice is really scary.
Lloyd tells me there's a dedicated fan base who find Vice and his sadism to be attractive.
Attractive? Like a turn-on?
It seems so. Do you find that sort of thing interesting?
What should I say? Say you don't really see the appeal. Say it could be fun. Ooh. It could be fun. I don't know. It could be fun. A little fantasy never hurt anyone, right?
I shall keep that in mind.
Anyway, did you want to run the lines or what?
Of course.
I immediately begin reading out Selena's lines. Let me go.
Or what? How long must we dance like this, Katerina? You tease me.
You really do think this is just a game, don't you? You think that you can do whatever you please without any consequences.
Consequences?
John stands suddenly and grabs my shoulder.
You want to talk about consequences?
Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Whoa, what do you guys think about it? Hot, right? Yeah, look at those eyes. Everything about this, my goodness. Whew. I've got the vipers. He presses down on my shoulder, and my knees buckle under the pressure. Before I can get up, he pushes me back until I find myself lying on the ground. As he looms over me, a shadow falls across his face.
You gave me this scar. What are the consequences for that?
There's a wicked glint in his eye, and his smile looks so cold. I try to respond, but no words come out.
How will you pay for the damage you've done?
He traces a line slowly across my face.
What do you say? Should we match?
I finally manage to find my voice. This isn't in the script.
Oh, is it not?
John's expression immediately softens.
You're right. I really am having trouble with these lines.
Oh, you tease. He releases his grip on me and sits back. Can't just play innocent after scaring me like that. He sighs forlornly.
Pity. I thought you would have enjoyed that.
I feel my face heat up. Oh, well, it's not like I didn't, but you're still terrifying. He laughs.
I guess I'm a half-decent actor after all.
John leans over and kisses me on the cheek.
You know I'd never hurt you, right?
Yeah, I do. There's a knock on the door.
Mr. Brandon, you're wanted on set?
We'll just have to be careful, won't we?
John opens the door and strolls out casually. I follow him out the door and Rachel stifles a laugh.
Did you have fun in there?
What?
Hurley, you're as red as a beet. It's not hard to connect the dots.
It's not what you think.
Oh, but I didn't even say anything.
Rachel winks at me.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Okay, I'm gonna skip up. Okay, so it's our birthday, so we're gonna have a little birthday scene here. As I leave the studio for the day, I hear someone calling my name.
Sean! Today is your birthday, is it not?
It is. How did you know?
Cunning intuition.
Also known as?
It's in your employee records.
Why, Mr. Brandon, I never thought you'd resort to such espionage. All you had to do was ask.
And ruin the surprise?
John motions toward the break room.
I've prepared something for you.
I follow John into the break room and he produces a cardboard box from the fridge.
I apologize. I was pressed for time, so I made something fairly simple.
He opens the box to reveal 2 beautiful slices of tiramisu. Simple, he says.
Comparatively simple.
John dishes out the 2 slices and hands me a plate.
Shall we?
I take a bite of the tiramisu and spend a moment savoring the fluffy texture and fresh cream. I love the subtle sweetness of this. You shouldn't have told me you made this in a hurry. I never would have known.
You flatter me, although I suppose I'm being overly critical. Food is a passion of mine, so I strive for perfection.
Well, Mr. Perfection, you're making a mess. I reach up to wipe away a bit of cream on John's cheek. You shouldn't waste food, you know.
Why, Miss Gooden, I'm shocked. Don't you know it's wrong to take someone else's food?
Oh.
Oh, you're right. This is sweet.
I like John a lot. I suppose you were saving that for later.
I suppose we'll never know. I hope you enjoyed that.
I'm not sure if you're talking about the cake or something else.
Whatever suits your fancy.
Then yes, I did enjoy it, so thank you.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.